Welcome everyone back to the Universe mode. I am joined once again by Will here for the second edition of SmackDown. How are you doing today, Will?
I'm doing good, and we are starting things off with an open challenge for the United States Championship. Who will answer the call? Oh,
Well, looks like we got our answer. The Ring General.
obviously, this stems from last week on SmackDown when we crowned our first ever United States champion in a ladder match. And in quick and easy fashion, Damian Priest managed to win that ladder match and become the first champion. I know one man who's been very upset about that. It was indeed the Ring General.
And Gunther has beaten Damian Priest before one-on-one matches, so he definitely stands a chance here, if you ask me.
That that is true. Obviously, a lot more competitors on SmackDown are upset about the outcome of that ladder match, but Gunther believes he should be standing here already, the United States champion. Obviously, Gunther, former world champion, longest reigning intercontinental champion. He's looking to win a belt he's never won yet in the United States Championship.
It'd be quite the task if he could do so. Damian Priest is no slouch for anybody.
A rivalry reignited here.
El Campeon, as he calls himself.
Who's now a two-time United States champion. Look at this entrance here.
Of course, as you mentioned, his second U.S. title reign, held his first U.S. title back in 2021, I believe.
It was around that time when he first on the scene on the main roster. Damian Priest, also former multiple time tag team champion, former world heavyweight champion as well.
North American champion down at NXT. He's won
Mo-
two mid-card titles in ladder matches.
Yeah, that is true. Well, we did point out last week, Damian Priest seemed to be the favorite in ladder matches. We just didn't expect him to win that ladder match in quick and easy fashion because everyone else was so focused on everyone else at ringside.
But this time, it's not going to be a one-on-one match for Damian Priest. It's going to be, it's going to be a one-on-one match for Damian Priest, my bad. But yeah, so there's not going to be 8 guys brawling. It's just going to be these two in the ring.
And you got to think whoever wins this match, there's going to be a lot of people in that locker room who's going to want their chance at that prestigious United States Championship. That is what it is all about.
Introducing the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther! And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Damian Priest!
Question here, Will. If you're Damian Priest, what do you think you got to do to put down the Ring General?
Well, obviously, their previous meeting at SummerSlam, Damian Priest had the match won. If it wasn't for a certain Finn Balor, obviously, Damian Priest doesn't really have to worry about that now that he's here on Friday Night SmackDown. So I say just do what you did last time, and maybe you have a chance, but also take down the legs of Gunther. Gunther's very dominant with his legs. He relies a lot of his moves with those legs. Oh, there you go.
Oh, just right when you were just talking about.
80% of of Gunther's WWE career, he's been a champion. You got to think Gunther's going to want to win another belt here.
Waist lock in the ring general.
This is all about control in the early going of this match.
That headlock now. Gunther wrestled to the mat.
It's not often you see someone out wrestle the Ring General.
I mean, I'd say they're equally matched. They're about the same size. I mean, yeah. Two heavyweights, two heavy hitters in the ring, if you will.
Oh, Gunther just throwing the champion around.
So dropkick. Priest now rolls him up. First cover of the match.
And that could have been it.
Priest kicking out.
Neither one of these two want to lose this opportunity.
Priest already signaling for a chokeslam of some sort, perhaps.
He's just toying with Gunther at this point.
Gunther gonna back him into the ropes.
Referee gonna have his hands full in this match.
So now Gunther gonna stop the chest of Priest using the ropes to his advantage.
Obviously, Gunther wants to accomplish everything there is to accomplish in this business. He's never won that U.S. title. Could be one step closer to potentially being a Grand Slam champion.
Very well could be. You're right. Elbow drop to Priest. Cover again by Gunther.
Is this enough? Oh, almost it already.
Champ still has some fight in him.
Oh, and the full body weight.
And now Gunther's going to put his feet on the ropes.
Any means necessary. Oh.
Still going to get a kick out from Priest.
Oh, wait a minute now. Priest could tell his title reign's in jeopardy.
He sends Gunther over the top rope to the outside.
But remember, Gunther cannot win the United States Championship by countout or disqualification. He needs to pin or submit Priest in the ring.
I'm sure Priest doesn't want to win it out here either, being the champion that he is.
Well, yeah, these two are very respectful in-ring competitors. Despite Gunther's heelish tactics, he believes the ring is sacred.
And he wants to restore order to this great sport by any means necessary.
Well, yeah, and he wants to restore order to the United States of America, he told me backstage.
Well, we'll see.
Don't know if he'll exactly do that, but...
6. And
Gunther... I was going to say Gunther realized it, doesn't want that opportunity to slip through his fingers.
Good cover. Kick out again by Priest. This time at 1. Oh, Priest got him.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Down to heaven. To retain.
And a kick out by Gunther at 2. And now it's an arm
but look at this.
Priest.
I was going to say Damian Priest shouldn't be emotional. He should keep at this pace he tried with the armbar.
Especially when you're in there with Gunther, a clothesline.
Right when you think you have Gunther down, he doesn't stay that way.
Uh-oh, Priest in the corner, face first.
Oh, wait a minute.
What? What is... Oh.
Oh, God.
That is brutal. I don't think the head should be bending that way.
No, it's a win, lose, or draw. I think Damian's going to need to go into the trainer's room, get that checked out. He seems to be fine, though.
And now Priest going to give these big shots to the face of Gunther.
You see Damien saying, "I'm the champ. I'm the man."
Trying to prove that his title win last week was not a fluke.
And that's the whole point of this open challenge. Damian Priest made this open challenge because all week he has heard people say that his win was a fluke. He's a paper champion. He's nothing more than an opportunist.
Right now he's got to get
But
back
really,
to
you shouldn't blame Damian Priest. I mean, he took advantage of a situation. Blame the other people in the match, one of whom being Gunther.
But it stopped him from winning that match.
Nobody was paying attention to the ring.
Into the top, splash.
Now another cover to retain.
Gunther again kicks it too. And back to his feet.
Already.
Oh, big elbow right to the face. Priest is in trouble. Gunther.
Power. Stacks him.
No.
Oh.
Priest kicks out. Somehow.
Now in the corner.
Right to the back. Gunther again gonna drop that body weight.
Oh, Priest back to his feet. What a match between these two.
And down goes Gunther. Cover once again.
To retain here tonight? No. Kick out at 1 this late in the match is crazy.
Gotta respect the fight out of Gunther here. Staying in it every chance he's got.
Well, also, Damian Priest, a lot of points in this match. We thought Gunther was going to win the title. Priest is fighting as if this match just begun.
And Gunther, maybe trying to take a breather, rolls to the apron here.
Oh, but Priest. Once again. Once again, the action spills to the outside.
He's got a good opportunity here to maybe end this match.
In the ring now.
Brings the challenger back in. Where is Priest going? Second rope.
Wanting Gunther to get back to his feet.
Oh, what a spinning heel kick.
That is a beautiful spinning kick.
Drop kick by Gunther.
Like a damn cruiserweight.
Gunther gonna roll him up.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Does he have it? No.
To win the title. Roll through by Priest. Oh.
Ring General kicks out once again.
What a match to kick off episode 2 of SmackDown.
These two heavy hitters giving us a show here. The straps are down for Priest.
Which could signal the end.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh.
I don't know what Priest
Gotta
is
think
going for.
Gotta think fatigue could be playing a factor for Priest.
Oh, Razor's Edge here perhaps.
There you go.
And connects with the Razor's Edge. Cover.
To a team.
No, Gunther kicks out again.
That is insane. Damian Priest is hitting everything he possibly can at the ring general. Gunther's still fighting.
Oh,
now we get no.
Oh, but Gunther didn't really get much of the impact.
Barely phased him.
Powerbomb once again.
New champion.
2 in the no.
Oh.
2 powerbombs kicked out by Priest.
What about Priest hitting a Razor's Edge and a South of Heaven? These guys have survived everything.
This is a war zone here. The blue brand here. Gunther to the top.
Where the best wrestle.
Oh, and the splash. That's got to do it.
What else does Gunther have to give?
More powerbomb.
Middle of the ring.
Got it.
Stacks him up.
The 3rd powerbomb, and that's going to do it.
Gunther is the new United States champion, our second in our
Here is your
universe
winner,
mode.
and new WWE
What a win for Gunther.
United States
He really had
champion,
to work for that one.
No outside interference, clean match. What a banger, Gunther. Now the United States champion.
A well-deserved victory. Next up, we have some tag team action here on SmackDown.
Brother versus brother. The winner will face FTR for the WWE tag team titles at a later date.
First, we're going to bring out the Usos.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Both these teams were in that four-way tag team match last week where FTR won the belts. But look at the
And they
get back in the hunt.
that is very in fact true. Both teams believing that they should get back on the hunt for those tag team titles. Obviously the Usos, a lot of history with FTR. The Usos believing after they recently reunited that they should get back to winning tag team gold.
I mean, they're one of the more established teams on the roster, so can't really blame them.
Yeah, longest reigning tag champs in WWE history.
And his partner, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
You can see the SmackDown crowd on their feet for Jey Uso.
Eating like crazy.
Trying to get some momentum here for him and his brother Big Jim as they take on what many consider one of the best teams, if not the Usos, the Young Bucks.
Well, that's the thing as well. For years, it's been a dream match for the Usos and the Young Bucks to go one-on-one in tag team competition.
I mean, both teams are masters of the super kick, but which team will be superior tonight?
The crowd is yeeting like crazy for main event Jey Uso.
Former IC champ, former World Heavyweight champion as well.
And obviously, multiple-time tag team champion with his brother and with Cody Rhodes, of all people.
Here comes the Young Bucks.
Former EVPs.
And at a combined weight of 350 pounds,
I mean, multi-time AEW Tag Team Champion, New Japan Tag Team Champions, ROH. They've held tag gold pretty much everywhere they've went, except here.
And that's the story of the Young Bucks. Ever since they burst on the scene, they were drafted to SmackDown. They wanted to win the one championship they have not won. That's the WWE Tag Team Championships. They have an opportunity here to face a team they faced numerous times in FTR for those belts.
I mean, think about it. Either way, FTR has history with both these teams. I mean, as you mentioned, the Young Bucks, their feud goes way back, but the Usos, who can remember the Usi hot stuff?
Oh my goodness, yeah, those were dark days indeed. That FTR, I bet, want to forget.
I'm sure they'd want their revenge, but either way, this match gets
Nick
underway.
Jackson. Nick Jackson in control in the early going against Big Jim. Oh,
Nice springboard Hurricane Rana by Nick.
that looked devastating.
Jimmy gonna try and get some control for his team.
Two of the greatest tag teams in the entire world.
Indeed. And now Jim, I think he was trying to get Jay in, but super kick by
Super
Nick
kick.
Jackson.
Get your counters ready. That's the first super kick of the match.
And now Nick puts him in the Bucks corner, and here comes Matt.
Oh, look at this double team action.
Oh, what a
Oh.
drop kick. More momentum for Nick that time.
That was devastating looking. Oh,
I think
Nick Jackson accidentally got taken out by Matt.
And it's in the crossfire that it looked like. Just Matt to the top rope.
Oh,
He was trying to go for
well, Nick
Jimmy there, but he was too
Nick-
far out.
Nick wanted a bit of the action too. Looks like a bit of a double team by the Young Bucks.
And Jay's still in his side of the ring, just looking on at all this occurring.
Yeah, I don't know what Jay's thinking here. Your big brother's getting demolished, but
The Bucks gotta get back in
Jay's-
the ring.
the Young Bucks are never one to do things fairly. Wait a minute.
Jimmy gets back in the ring.
Even if they win by count out, they're number one contenders. All takes the count.
Yeah, Jimmy broke it smart. And now Matt trying to take part in the announce table.
Well, that's the thing with the Usos. They're a lot more respectful. They want things done the proper way.
And the Bucks are gonna do whatever they gotta do to pick up a win.
That's another thing for Jimmy Uso. He had to break the count because he knew that the Young Bucks were just going to come back and say that they were screwed over.
Doesn't want to give them an out here in this match. Drop kick by Nick.
Now here's the cover.
But Jay breaks it up.
Jay finally getting involved in this match.
And saving the match for his big brother and himself as the Bucks keep making these quick tags. Gotta think this
Very
is
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you were going to say, this is smart by the Young Bucks because they know that Jay will just turn the complexion of this match. And here we go.
And Jay now entering the match for the first time.
Great tag team chemistry by the Usos.
Yep. Now Jay gonna lay in the shots to Matt Jackson. That's the Usos' turn to get a cover in the match. Kick up by Matt.
It's going to take a lot more than that to put the Young Bucks away. Wait a minute.
A shot by Jay, bringing big brother Jim back in.
Now they're looking to use the frequent tag strategy.
Jim trying to get a cover on the Bucks. Kick up again by Matt Jackson.
Kick out of two that time.
Both teams starting
Now
to,
the Usos.
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jay
Uso crazy.
going for that. There's that splash.
Uh-oh.
Jay be calling for super kick.
That's two.
Matt trying to get out of harm's way. Gets clotheslined over by Jay.
Well, that's another thing, too. Jay's used to that. Former Royal Rumble winner.
Yep. Matt trying to get back to his feet. Jay, what's he gonna do? Jay's gonna fly.
Uh-oh.
Matt gonna send him into the steps, getting the upper hand once again.
Yeah, the Young Bucks, they usually have to choose. They want to do things the easy way or the hard way. They usually like the easy way.
Let's say Matt breaks the count for him, and he's attacking Jimmy.
Meanwhile, Jay back to his feet, get in the ring.
Raven Jay blocking. Super kick again. That's the third one of the match.
2 of them executed by Jey Uso.
Not rolling over whatever Jay had planned.
The Young Bucks.
Meltzer driver here.
Well, he calls it the TK driver now.
Yeah,
Oh.
changed it many times. Spike Jay with it. To win the match.
Cover.
No. Nick trying to go after Jimmy, but turns his focus back to Jay.
Very smart by the Young Bucks.
Gotta focus on the legal man.
Oh, now he's focused on the crowd. Doesn't realize.
And Jimmy's now the legal man.
Oh.
Nick gonna try and take advantage while Jay's down. Only 1 count.
Jimmy's still a little bit fresh.
Now back into the Bucks corner. Jimmy reverses.
He doesn't want to feel the effects of the TK driver.
Not at all. Face first, now goes Nick. Grabbing the knee, Jay trying to regroup on the outside. Still feeling the effects of the TK driver, perhaps.
Uh-oh, what's Jimmy got planned? Uh-oh.
Superplex.
Connects.
Jimmy gonna do more punishment.
All about who will face FTR at a later date for the WWE Tag Team titles. Number 4.
Jimmy going up top. Going for the splash. There it is.
Can he do it?
Matt Jackson breaking up the count.
Well, Jay's still dazed on the outside, not on the apron yet.
Very strange. Jimmy doing all the heavy lifting here.
Maybe we need to get medical. We might need to get medical to check in on Jey Uso. I think he might be concussed from that TK driver.
Might very well be. And now Nick, face first into the second turnbuckle goes Jimmy.
Well, now the entire complexion of this match has changed. It's technically become a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Basically. Now let's Nick sends Jimmy in the corner. Camp. See Jimmy's bleeding. Bust open probably from that face first hit with the turnbuckle.
Wait a minute, what's...
Telling Jimmy
Oh.
to suck it.
Homage to when the Young Bucks were mimicking DX years ago.
And
Their only other appearance in WWE.
Yeah. Jimmy's getting seriously destroyed here.
Well, that's the thing. Jay can't do a thing about it. He is dazed.
And Nick cannonball into the corner on Jimmy.
Homage to their good friend Kevin Steen.
Sure, he's smiling wherever he's at. Oh, Jimmy reverse, trying to get back in this.
Gotta respect the heart of Jimmy Uso.
Gonna clutch this up for the Usos.
Oh.
Trying to get the crowd on his side. As off the ropes goes Nick and counters.
Fatigue must be setting in for Jimmy.
Has to be. And now Nick gonna have Jimmy on the top rope. What?
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what
Hurricane Rana.
off the top rope. I couldn't agree with this crowd more. Now Matt becomes a legal man. It's basically turned into a handicap match at this point. Jay is still down off the apron. Going for a double super kick.
Double super kick.
Nick Jackson fired up, gonna go after Jimmy here.
Still no idea what's going on with main event Jay.
And motionless, oh, one for a super kick. Jimmy reversed. Trying to fight back, but Nick gets him back in the ring.
Young Bucks basically have this in the bag.
Basically, Nick.
What the hell?
Oh, there we go. Now he's in the ring. I don't know what Nick was doing.
Maybe just toying around, screwing around.
And they definitely feel this match is in the bag for them at this point. So can't blame them, but you never know.
We'll never underestimate Big Jim.
Oh, I don't know what Jimmy was going for. Just a running attack of some sort, but Nick out of the way. Now Jimmy out of the way.
Looks like they did their homework.
Spear by Jimmy. But again,
Oh,
Matt
no.
Jackson.
Jimmy had no chance.
Could that have been the last hope for the Usos?
I don't know, because Jimmy's still fighting on. Poor Jay on the outside.
And Nick
Bit of a
steps out of
punch.
the way. First by Jimmy.
Oh,
And look at Nick toying
Oh.
with Jey Uso on the outside.
I don't even think Jay knows what day it is today.
Probably not.
Complete disrespect by Nick Jackson, still eyeing up Jay on the outside.
Is that leg sweep? Young Bucks basically just toying with the Usos at this point.
Cover.
And Jimmy still has
Oh.
life.
See the frustration off the face of Nick Jackson.
If I was Nick, if I was Matt, I would try and put this to bed right now.
And they could be looking to do that.
Going for that TK driver again.
Same thing that put Jay out of commission.
And there it is.
This has to be it.
You can count to 100 and the Young Bucks pick up the win.
And they are the new #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team titles. We'll try to provide a medical update later on tonight on the update of Jey Uso, but the Young Bucks taking full advantage, pummeling Jimmy Uso, and they are the first in line for FTR and the WWE Tag Team titles. Shame about Jey Uso, but we'll try to provide an update later on tonight. Stay tuned.
Indeed. It's coming up next. Looks like we have ourselves a champion versus champion contest.
That is true. The two women who won titles last week on SmackDown, we're going to see who is the more elite champion between these two. As the first ever Women's United States champion in our universe mode, Dakota Kai.
Versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Dakota Kai.
first bit of singles gold a week ago. And now, looking to maybe prove why she's the best champion on the roster.
Well, that's the thing. Dakota Kai has been clamoring for years that she's wanted an opportunity like this. She won the U.S. title last week, and now she wants to prove why she deserves to be a singles champ. As here comes the women's champion, Roxanne Perez.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
Probably one of the youngest superstars on the roster, and she's already won the Women's Championship, beating Toni Storm and Lyra Valkyria a week ago.
That's the thing, Roxanne Perez. Don't let her age fool you. She is one hell of a competitor. She proved that last week, winning the Women's Championship for the first time in her career. Two-time NXT Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion as well. Roxanne has done a lot at a young age.
That she has. Looking to prove that she is the woman to beat as she holds the top title in the women's division.
The crowd seems to be favoring Roxanne Perez, the women's champion.
If I were Roxanne, I'd be watching out for the strikes like that from Dakota Kai. She's very lethal. The strikes she can hit you with.
You got to think all the women on this roster as well have got to be watching this match on, because whoever wins this match, maybe more women will go for that championship than the other because of this champion versus champion match. These two young stars.
They're trading the holds here.
Waist locks.
Dakota gave the upper hand there, and now wrestles Roxanne to the mat.
No damage control for Dakota Kai.
All on her own here tonight. Not even one count.
A bit of a stare down between these two champs. And our other two contests after this match, we're going to see it's an eliminator series. Who will challenge Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship?
It's going to be two elite matches. And if you're Roman Reigns, I bet you're going to be watching as we got another cover by Dakota Kai.
SmackDown has possibly the best talents in the entire world. And these two stood out the most among the women's side.
I mean, as you put it, yeah, you're right. I mean, as you mentioned, Lyra Valkyria, Toni Storm were in that match with Roxanne last week. Can't forget all those Dakota defeated as well. Like some Michin, Sky Blue, an elite roster, if you ask me, in the women's division of SmackDown.
No, what about all the women that didn't even get to compete last week, with Rhea Ripley being among them?
Yeah. I think she might stake her claim to that women's championship sooner rather than later, whenever she makes her first appearance.
Dakota Kai seems to be doing very well in this match. It's been almost all her since the opening bell.
Look at that. There's those strikes again. One thing if you're Roxanne Perez, as I mentioned, you should always look out for her. We've seen it in Dakota Kai matches that she can hit you with pretty much anything.
Oh my God. Yeah, they don't call her Captain Kick for nothing. Dakota Kai's got to be thinking what her next move is going to be.
Gonna get Roxanne out of the ring. She's gonna follow.
It's already been a very interesting episode of SmackDown so far. We crowned a new United States champion in Gunther, and the Young Bucks becoming the #1 contenders after Jey Uso suffered what seems to be a concussion.
But hopefully Jay will be all right. And as you mentioned, we're going to try and get updates on Jay as the show goes on, or soon. Roxanne's out on the outside of the ring. Dakota looking like she might try and get a count-out win.
Count of 7. Oh, wait a minute. Dakota's going to be favoring a count out here.
I don't know what Dakota's mindset is here.
A win is a win. Dakota Kai wins by count out.
Here is your winner.
Well, that was certainly an interesting way to win a champion versus champion match.
I don't know why. I mean, it seemed like Dakota Kai would be able to beat Roxanne Perez clean on her own, but I guess Dakota just figured a win is a win.
I guess that's the approach for sure.
We'll have to see what the fallout to that will be, but now we must start our WWE Championship Eliminator Series tournament. A little bit of a mini tournament.
And we're going to kick it off here with the phenomenal one. I believe.
Obviously, this is the fallout to the fatal 5-way match last week where we crowned the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns, back on top.
I believe 4 men competing in this tournament. Oh, competed last week, trying to get it cracked one more time.
Making his way to the
Yep.
ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Of course, AJ Styles, no stranger to Roman Reigns, had a few matches with him back when he first arrived to WWE in 2016.
AJ is also no stranger to the WWE Championship as well. 2-time champ. AJ overall a Grand Slam champion. He did everything there is to do in WWE, but AJ believes he still has one more title run in him before he hangs up the boots for good.
We'll see if AJ can come out on top here in this Eliminator series.
It's going to be no easy task because his opponent tonight is a man that beat AJ on a few occasions last year.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
A man that is also obviously no stranger to Roman Reigns.
The man
Obviously, WrestleMania 40.
even teamed with Roman Reigns at a point in time during his
That is
championship
true.
reign.
Cody Rhodes believes he did it once. He can do it again.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
I mean, if you want a man who could defeat Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes is definitely your guy. I mean, any of these four really.
That is true. I mean, we also got our main event tonight, Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley, obviously. 2 men that are also pretty capable of beating Roman Reigns, if you ask me. So this Eliminator Series is going to be a very interesting one to see who comes out on top between those 4 elite talents. Could very well be Cody Rhodes.
Could be even AJ Styles. Can't dispute the veteran experience that AJ has. He basically has more experience than Cody Rhodes in the business.
AJ typically has more experience than all the men in this tournament.
Cody
powerbomb.
For cover really early in this match.
Well, that's the thing. Cody wants to conserve his energy because next week it will be the winner of this match and then the winner of Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley. The winner will face Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship.
Gotta make sure you have all the energy in the world for the match, especially if it somehow turns out to be Will Ospreay, which I'm not putting it past him. He could very well win it. But Will Ospreay is definitely a guy that'll push you. And he's flying across the ring. Jon Moxley is no slouch either. Being the
Especially with the Death Riders on the prowl. Oh,
Cody missed his drop kick. Styles connects though from the top rope.
almost like a version of the phenomenal forearm there.
Styles has that and the Styles Clash in his arsenal.
And the phenomenal blitz. He also has the 450 splash, calf crusher. AJ can hit you with any of those moves.
Yeah, really a lot to look out for when you're facing someone as phenomenal in the ring as AJ Styles.
And the neck breaker. You mentioned it earlier. You can't underestimate AJ Styles. He knows that he's had all the experience, but in terms of all the men in this tournament, he seems to be the underdog in Big 2025. AJ wants to prove everyone wrong.
Yeah, he hasn't really had much title success as of recently.
I think his last title run was 2021 when he teamed with Omos to win the Raw Tag Team titles.
Yeah, I believe you'd be right. And there's that
Bionic elbow.
paying tribute to his father, Dusty.
The man he finished the story for.
Now Styles trying to regroup on the apron, but Cody not going to let him.
Obviously, the history of these two. I mean, Backlash last year, Clash at the Castle.
And I Quit match as Cody dives to the outside. That fake retirement speech, too, from AJ. Suckered Cody in.
That's the thing, too. I mean, AJ with his mind games and everything like that. Who would have thought we'd see these two clash again?
Pele kick now by Styles.
Two former members of the Bullet Club.
Yep.
Well, wait a minute.
Styles break by Cody.
Paying tribute to Austin Aries, the last Chancery.
Yeah. And there's that neck breaker by Styles. Kind of trying to turn this match in his favor.
Another former TNA world champion.
Yep.
That's the thing as well. AJ's won titles all around the world.
Yeah, TNA, New Japan, Ring of Honor.
Basically everywhere. Pile driver by AJ.
Now Styles trying to get all his offense in on Cody Rhodes. He's on the back foot here. Styles looking to fly off the ropes. Oh.
Well, I think he was trying to go for that reverse DDT, but
Looks like he still caught Cody with a kick there of some sort, though.
that's what I think. I think the feet of AJ graced Cody Rhodes enough to knock him down.
Crossbody now by AJ.
No matter any way you look at it, I mean,
Oh, Styles,
AJ is
calf
in
crusher,
control.
middle of the ring.
Cody could tap here.
Oh, Cody's going to break the hold.
There's no quit in the body of Cody Rhodes. I mean, you can't say the same for AJ last year, but
Cody could be going for that crossroads here. Got it.
uh-oh. Can this be enough to advance in the series?
No, Styles kicks it too. Close call though for Cody.
Well, Cody cannot get frustrated. I mean, he's trying to feed off the support of the fans in attendance.
Down goes Styles. Cody's pondering to the crowd. I wouldn't want to keep doing that if I was in there with AJ.
That's the thing. AJ could recover and hit you from anywhere, but Cody believing he has this one. Maybe another crossroads, and it could be it.
Maybe. Now Cody's going to lock in a submission. Sal's near the
AJ
ropes.
a little close to the ropes. All he has to do is reach, but no. Again, pandering to the crowd.
Styles reversal takes the leg. That's it.
Well, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah. And now Styles going to take advantage.
He's going to see it.
Styles clash.
Is this enough?
And Cody kicks out at 2. Close call for AJ.
A little bit of shock
That
from
pondering
AJ
audience
Styles.
may cost Cody this match after AJ reversed one of his moves.
Well, Cody going to try to get momentum back on his side. Oh, God.
Penalty kick, I think that was.
AJ bleeding now.
And Cody
And that's it.
knocks AJ out cold and wins this thing.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Well, next week, Cody Rhodes will face either Will Ospreay or Jon Moxley next week. The winner will go to whichever our first PLE is to face Roman Reigns.
Well, we're going to get the answer to our Ospreay versus Moxley question right now in our main event.
This is going to be interesting. Two elite talents, literally and figuratively. Here comes the aerial assassin.
Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 190 pounds.
Will Ospreay definitely going to be in disguise for most of this match. And if you're someone like Jon Moxley, how can you keep someone like Will Ospreay grounded to rule this match more in your favor?
Just keep doing that brawling that Moxley loves to do. But that's the thing. Will Ospreay has beaten the very best in the world in his career. Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, MJF, among many others. Will Ospreay is on top of the world. Now he's here in WWE, and he is looking to make a huge impact by winning that WWE Championship.
In order for Will Ospreay to accomplish that, he's going to have to go through a multi-time world champion in Jon Moxley.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds.
Jon Moxley, former WWE champion all the way back in 2016. He's a Grand Slam champion in his first run with the company. Went on AEW record 4-time world champion, New Japan, IWGP world champion, and US champion. Jon Moxley's done a whole lot. Also international champ.
And I guess if you want to consider him a tag champ, or not a tag champ, a trios champ, I meant.
Well, I mean, he did defend it. I mean, he lost the titles in that defense he had, but yeah, basically, he was a trios champ as well. I mean, Moxley has evolved so much since the last time we saw him in WWE. Moxley, obviously, former Shield brother to Roman Reigns. Moxley's not forgotten.
And there's that fist.
You see there Moxley playing a bit of mind games, mocking the Shield. Obviously, Rollins is on Monday Night Raw, but Mox and Roman are here on the Blue Brand. Moxley would want nothing more.
Yeah, Rollins is teasing a third man over on his show. I wonder what that's all about, but we'll get there when we get there. We got this main event to call.
Our main event. These two men have went toe-to-toe in the past in Japan. But now WWE, they go one-on-one. Get the American audience a taste of Mox and Ospreay.
Looks like Ospreay's already showing some color there in the early stages of this match.
Usually we see Mox showing color very early.
Not in this one. As now Ospreay crawls to the corner.
Well, Moxley was trying to keep Ospreay grounded, but obviously Ospreay doesn't stay down for long.
Now Mox using that power to back the aerial assassin into the corner.
These are two of the best in the world. Referee Jessica Carr is going to have her hands full. Been quite the chaotic night here on SmackDown.
And then the winner of this match will face Cody Rhodes next week. So it's going to get more chaotic, most likely.
It could be either one of these two men.
And again, Moxley
Obviously.
back Ospreay into the corner.
Well, that's the thing. Moxley, all about domination, all about control. And also, like Seth Rollins over on Monday Night Raw, Moxley's all about power as well. He wants to change WWE to its roots.
Now Mox with a triangle on Ospreay. They're trying to put him to sleep here.
But Ospreay gets out of it.
Power of the aerial assassin as well. Mox takes him down.
That's the jiu-jitsu experience of Jon Moxley.
Now Ospreay keeps up trying to get control of the match.
That's into the referee.
Now an octopus type submission. Now Ospreay trying to get some momentum on his side. Moonsault.
There's the Will Ospreay we know.
Cover on Mox, no. 2 count.
That was almost a quick night in the office for Will.
Oh, and a super kick to the back of the head.
Goodness. And we've seen these two recently over in the Jacksonville company have a few interactions, but never one-on-one. So this is what makes this match all the more interesting.
Ospreay gonna fly to the outside.
That is the aerial experience and advantage of Will Ospreay. Already this is awesome chance. I would tweet right now, justified this is awesome chance.
Couldn't agree more. And Ospreay, the shooting star. Are you kidding me?
That is insanity. Almost got it.
Making it
And
look
imagine
easy out
next
here.
week. Imagine next week we get Will Ospreay versus Cody Rhodes.
I can only imagine the crowd then. As now Ospreay trying to make Moxley submit. He's got the leg.
Moxley's in trouble. Moxley able to get out of it.
Oh, and a clothesline just turned Ospreay inside out.
That's all it takes.
Oh, Ospreay ducks.
Ospreay's clearly done his homework.
Trying to get Moxley to his feet.
What's he going for here?
Oh, phenomenal forearm.
Well, we know he likes to use AJ Styles moves. Unfortunately, AJ did not advance in the tournament.
Oh, clothesline to a one-knee Jon Moxley.
Oh, are we going to see it?
Oh my gosh, a spike DDT.
My goodness, I thought we were going to see the hidden blade.
Not
Cover.
yet. And Moxley kicks out again.
That was a very, very unique move by Will Ospreay.
Very unique. But what more can you expect from someone like Will Ospreay?
Clothesline. Ospreay
Trying to get
is in
Moxley
control.
on. Moxley,
Oh, look at that.
rope break though. And now, the power back in control of Moxley in this match.
Oh, we're going to see it.
Nope. Ospreay rolls through.
The sinking pile driver. Ospreay.
Trying to get one, no.
That's the thing for Moxley in this tournament. That's why there's no Death Riders out here. This is personal for him. Gotta go for the link with Lariat.
Now Ospreay's got Mox.
Back and forth. These two know each other so well. We're gonna see it.
Stunt Dog Millionaire.
Yeah, that is it is Stunt Dog Millionaire.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He's
There
going
we go.
for it. Hidden, no.
Whoa.
Moxley ducked at the last minute. And now
Moxley knew it was over.
He's got that choke.
Oh, Ospreay, nowhere to go.
And he's losing blood.
You see how red the face is getting. Ospreay refused to tap, though. This match continues.
Moxley with that boot from the second rope.
And a drop kick. Moxley was even impressed by that.
And now he's taking off the turnbuckle pad. What?
We knew there was going to be a point in this match where Moxley was going to bend the rules.
Oh, Ospreay countered though.
Just Guitars fixing a buckle pad. Nice kick.
I wonder if Mox had a plan, but looks like it
We'll
backfired.
never know for sure.
Now what?
Oh.
Styles Clash.
Connects.
Cover on
very
Moxley
unique.
again. No.
Obviously, Mox has felt the effects of that Styles Clash many moons ago.
Now off the ropes he goes.
Oh, we try to go for something. Maybe fatigue playing a factor.
Maybe Mox was going for the Death Rider there, but Ospreay caught him at the last second.
Ospreay's got to be thinking, what do I need to do?
Oh, haluva kick. Now Mox is showing some color.
El Genetico.
And now Ospreay's calling for it again.
We're going to see it this
Hidden
time.
blade. Connects.
I don't know what... I mean, he wouldn't have touched the ropes anyways, Will. Cover the man.
Trying to make sure he doesn't get near the ropes. And no, he kicked out again.
That hesitation
That
may
could
have
have cost
cost
him.
We're not worthy.
Ospreay telling Mox to stay down.
Oh! Get to the back of the head.
And look at the second rope. What a Phoenix splash. I'm telling you, Ospreay makes these moves look so easy. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Death Rider by Moxley.
that could be the difference maker.
And Mox, no hesitation in the cover, and he gets it.
Wow. Ospreay fought
Here's
like
your
hell.
If Ospreay didn't move Moxley, he probably would have had this match won.
That's the thing with John Moxley. One mistake, and you could get screwed. It will be Cody Rhodes versus John Moxley next week on SmackDown. The winner will face Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Wow. What a show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. For Will, Monster, we'll see you for the next installment of the Universe Mode as we lead up to Backlash. So until then...
It is back.
Yes. So until then, everybody, have a good one.